Hey, ladies. I just realized I'm doing like the ultimate no-no of every live video ever. I'm sitting in my bed. I have my notebooks here. I'm watching YouTube videos. I'm like planning out my Instagram for the week on Planoly, which I need to share with all of you. And I figured, you know what? Since I am taking all this time to invest into this, and I had someone previously who invested into me a bunch of information, I wanted to hop on here and I wanted to share something with y'all. So self-branding is huge, 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 huge. And one of the women that I worked with was a social media coach for a while, who taught me about my self-brand. Now, I was super overwhelmed with life then. I still kind of am a little bit. So I'm getting better and better and better at my self-brand. But I wanted to help y'all. For those of you who are like, I don't even know where to start, I kind of wanted to give you some meat and potatoes on the first few steps to take on how to brand yourself. My phone, I think, has like 5% left because I've been watching YouTube videos and watching some of her training back as well. So first and foremost with your self-brand is you need to have a direction, okay? So a lot of people, this is where a lot of people get stuck and they feel confused because they think that in self-branding, if they're a part of a company, like a health and wellness company or a hair company, that their self-brand has to be that thing. No, not necessarily. If you are in a health and wellness company, your brand does not have to be health and wellness. Why? Because people are going to notice that you're being fake. Like if you I don't work out every single day. So even if I was in a health and wellness company and I started telling people, hey, you need to go to the gym all the time, be healthy, woo, they're going to be like, Nicole, you drink Dr. Pepper like 17 times a day. So be genuine and don't feel like whatever company you're representing has to be part of your self-brand. Now, does that mean that you never talk about that company? No, that's not what I'm saying. However, I will kind of get into how you drop nuggets about what you do without it being your self-brand, okay? So for instance, if you love crocheting or you love knitting, that can be part of your self-brand because your self-brand is supposed to be something that you love talking about all the time. I tell moms this a lot because I love working with moms. They're like, oh, I want to talk about my kids all the time. And I'm like, that's awesome. But what is going to set you apart from all the other moms who love talking about their kids? What is it? That's what you have to find. So the first thing to do is put an action. I don't even know what I was about to say. Put action into direction, which means that you find what you love to talk about all of the time. Then I got this from a lady named Fallon Zoe. She's incredible. The Tribe, if you want to go follow it, it's free. It's a free coaching community. And then a lot of other top leaders that I've been creeping on. So I figured I'd bunch it all together and bring it to y'all. So your action needs to have direction, obviously. Find something that you love talking about all the time. This can be your main brand, okay? So for me, mine is furniture restoration or redoing stuff or potentially flipping houses. And it's also my kids in between. So I do a lot of everything. But in that personal brand, my main one is restoration and doing stuff with furniture. From there, hey Whitney, from there, I will drop nuggets about hair, or I will drop nuggets about furniture, or I will drop nuggets about parenting. So when my main brand is restoration and then I'm dropping nuggets about hair, nobody's going to say, oh my gosh, Nicole's a hair guru and a hair genius. Why? Because my hair looks like this 99% of the time. So if I try and act like I'm some YouTuber who does hair all the time, all of my friends are going to be like, who the heck are you? So when you find your brand, you need to talk about something that you love all the time. If you are a stay-at-home mom, I know this is hard for you. This is why I love working with stay-at-home moms. Because when your kids leave someday, I don't want you to feel lost. There's so many women I love and respect who have felt lost when their kids have left the house. So find something that you love to talk about. When you do that, you will find a following. Here's the deal. You don't have to be a makeup artist or a hairstylist in order to work Monet. You just have to find something that you love and that you can add value about. So for instance, most of my girls who are going to see this are going to be like, you told me that. My mentor who taught me this talked about organic bird food while building a financial education company. Yeah, you heard me. Organic bird food. Did everyone follow her? No, but she had a legit following that followed her specifically for organic bird food. They became people who felt like they knew her, felt like they loved her, and felt like they trusted her. From that, she converted those people into customers. Okay, so that will be later in a different training. So when you create a following, then you're going to talk about something you love. This gives you direction. From there, you're going to start talking about stuff that you are excited about, okay? On that topic, mine is restoration. I'm going to go get some new tools here within the next few weeks. You're going to see me using them. You're going to see me distressing stuff, things that I'm excited about. But here's the deal. Say that I come up with a new hair tutorial that I love. I can drop that also. But 90% of the time, you're going to see my restoration stuff. 10% of the time, or even 80-20, 80% of the time, you're going to see my restoration stuff. 20% of the time, you'll see me sharing about cooking or my kids or, hair, things that I can add value to people with, okay? So 80% of the time is your branding, whatever you love, and then you can drop nuggets on the other 20% of the time. Those nuggets could potentially convert people into customers, but you're not slamming them with sales. So here's one thing that I love that I heard tonight that I had to hop on and share with y'all. Don't attach it to money. Y'all, this is what has been stumping me. When you think, oh, I can't build a business by sharing my restoration stuff with people. Oh, I can't build a business by sharing my yoga tips with people. Or, oh, I can't build a business by sharing with people what I cook. You actually can. Why? Because there are people, why does Pinterest explode? Because there are people out there looking for that types of information. They're looking for people who add value on that subject. So they are becoming your followers. From those followers, you are becoming somebody that they know, love, and trust. So my challenge for y'all this week is 1, stop letting that I can't make this a business identify your self-brand, okay? Your self-brand is whatever you love and your following will come. For instance, when I go onto Instagram, 90% of the time, I'm looking up hashtag shiplap, hashtag restoration, hashtag house flip. That's what I love. So those people, I start to follow them. As I follow them, I'm building a relationship with them because obviously I'm commenting and liking their stuff. When I message them and say, oh my gosh, I love that picture you posted, they're now becoming to me someone that I feel like I know, I feel like I love because they make me laugh or I love their stuff. And then I feel like I trust because of their consistency and the value that they're constantly adding. From that, if that person recommends something, I'm going to buy it. Why? Because I know, love, and trust them because of their consistency. However, it doesn't matter if they're recommending a toothpaste and I'm following their restoration page. I know, love, and trust them. So for those of you who feel like you're stumped with your personal brand, I am like, Whitney K is the reason that I'm getting a fire under my buns because she has had her personal brand for a while. Her personal brand is why I started following her on Facebook. So find something that you love to talk about. Okay. From there, you need to have action. Your action needs to go in a specific direction, which is that topic that you love talking about. From there, you will acquire a following. Do not think in your head, this cannot make me money, because at the end of the day, you will have a following for whatever you love. It does not matter what it is. And those people will become people who know, love, and trust you as long as you are consistent. And ladies, if you're watching this and you haven't done Facebook Live, I guarantee you Facebook Live will change your game. Nobody's watching TV anymore. Everybody has Netflix or something. Netflix or Sling or Hulu. They're looking for things that they can get immediately. So on Facebook, when they're scrolling, Facebook Lives are one of the most popular in the algorithm. When you are doing a Facebook Live and people are interacting with you, you will have more views, more comments, and more likes than any other post on your Facebook page. Okay? I don't care if you're sharing something that's funny. I don't care if you're doing a GIF dance. It tops everything. So find something you love about. Remember, 80% of the time, talk about that. And then 20% of the time, you can drop other things that you're excited about without overwhelming people and feeling like you're going all over the place. So I hope that's helpful. Feel free to share this video, tag your team in it because I'm about to tag mine. And I'll plan on starting to do more and more branding soon enough because y'all, at the end of the day, if you are branding yourself, growing your Monet business should come like secondhand. It should go hand in hand. Secondhand. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just kidding. Y'all have an awesome night. Bye, ladies.